Hi, welcome to this short video where I'll be recording a home practice sequence. So it's a very short one, and we will begin with some abdominal breath. So sitting in a comfortable position, whatever sitting position that's comfortable for you. Can be in a chair if you like. And bringing the thumb and the forefinger to touch and the three fingers quite engaged. So we will begin with 3 ohms just to tune the mind. So now you can leave your hands where they are, or if you like you can put your hands just with the fingers slightly touching on your belly. So we'll just do some abdominal breath. So inhaling, the belly goes out, the fingers go apart a little bit, and then exhaling, the stomach goes in, the fingers lightly touch. So inhaling, belly breath, just the belly goes out, exhaling down. You can imagine a balloon here, so we're inflating, we're putting air in the balloon and the balloon goes out and big, and then exhaling, the air goes out of the balloon. So 3 more. And then when you're done, just bring your hands back. So we're now going to go into the bridge pose, so lying down with your feet apart, hip distance. So making sure you're comfortable when you're lying down. The back of your neck is on the floor and your hands are by your side, palms facing down, and the knees are hip distance. So the idea is to try and keep the knees there for the whole time. There might be a little bit of a tendency for the knees to go out, so making sure that you keep it engaged so the inner thighs are also engaged. So pressing on the feet, really pressing, and the hips come up a little bit with the inhalation. And then exhaling, coming down, 1 vertebra at a time, down on the floor. A couple more, so coming to where you're comfortable, inhaling, and then using the exhalation to come down. If breath is coordinating with the breath is not possible at this minute, just breathe normally throughout. Couple more. And then the next time you come up, you can hold the position. So you can just feel wherever is comfortable for you, just staying there. So there is a bit of pressure in the buttocks and just a little bit of tensing, just to bring up to build up a bit of strength. So if it's, you can just stay here, that's absolutely perfect. For those of you who can, bring your heels a little bit closer. You can hold your heel and come a little bit more underneath the elbow, and then making sure that your knees stay there. Or for those of you who can, actually interlace your fingers and you can stay there, and then coming back on the shoulder a little bit more. So you can choose a variation that is right for your body. And we'll do 5 breaths more here. Coming down from the pose whenever, if you feel any discomfort. And then after you've done 5 breaths, slowly coming down 1 vertebra at a time. And we're going to do just one more pose in this position. So bringing your feet to touch and your knees to either side. And just letting the body settle in this pose. And if you like, you can just leave your arms here. But if it's comfortable, you can bring your arms to the back. And you can interlace. Then you get a nice opening of the chest as well. So breathing in this position. So inhale, feel the pause after the inhalation. Exhale slowly and feel the pause after the exhalation. So if you like, in this position you can add a little bit of breath counting. So inhaling for 4. Retaining for 2, exhaling for 4, stay out with the breath for 2 counts. You can adjust that to suit yourself, or you can just forget about the counting and just do whatever is natural, but paying attention to the pauses between the breaths as well. So staying here for a few more breaths. So here you can have your whole back on the floor all the time, or otherwise you can also inhale, have a little bit of hollow in the back here. There's kind of room for your hand to go in, and then when you exhale you can bring the hand down, the back down, sorry. So you can see what works for you and just experiment in this pose. And then slowly bringing the knees back in, so if you need to encourage them back, that's fine. And then we'll do the boat pose here. So for the boat pose, we've got both hands by the side of the body, facing the side of the thighs, and we will do a half boat. So we will bend the left knee first. Inhale, lift the head up, lift the right leg up, just watching your toes. And if you're happy with holding the breath for a few seconds, and then with an exhalation coming down. So inhale, come up, tense the body, tense the abdomen, tense the arms, tense everything that you can. And then exhaling, coming down, letting go. If again coordinating with the breath is not possible today, then just breathe normally throughout. And now we're going to change sides, so bending the right, stretching the left, hands by the side, neck relaxed, inhaling, coming up, looking at your left toes, holding if possible, really tensing, and then coming down. 2 more. And coming down. 1 more. And down. And now we will have a go at both legs. So if this is not possible for you, then carry on doing a few of the single legs lifts that we've just done. Otherwise, both legs, so bring both legs up. And here you might experience a little bit of shaking in the stomach, and that's okay. And then exhaling, coming down. So we'll come up, inhale, and exhale down. One more time, inhale, and come down with the exhalation. And now we're going to go back up in this position, but we're going to breathe in the position. So we'll inhale, we go here, and then we'll breathe normally here in this position, just trying to hold it for a little bit longer. And bring your arms down and your feet to relax. And our last pose is a twist, a universal twist, so bringing both knees to the chest and then dropping them to the left. So wherever you are, if your knees don't get to the floor, you can bring something here to support your knees, or they can just stay there. And then outstretch your right arm, and if it's comfortable, looking in the direction of your right hand. So you can see, if you want to intensify the stretch, you can use your left hand to just bring the knee down a little bit more, but only if it's comfortable. So the knees don't have to be on the floor. If you can get them on the floor, go ahead. So feeling the stretch in the right side and staying here, breathing. You can use your exhalation to let go and go slightly deeper in the pose. So making sure you're not putting too much pressure on the left hand here. It's not meant to be causing you any discomfort there or putting additional pressure. And if you like, you can also outstretch the left arm, up to you. So adjusting the pose to suit your body and not the other way around. So the poses have to fit our body and not our body fit the poses. So adjust, make any adjustments that feels right for you. So letting go a little bit deeper, and you can have a quick body scan and see wherever you're holding tension, and then just ask yourself whether that tension needs to be there to be in this position. If yes, keep it. If no, then let go. So the way to let go tension is to, when you breathe in, and then on the breath out, just mentally directing the breath there and letting go with the breath out. And now coming back to the center, and then we're going to drop both knees to the right, and then you can bring the left arm shoulder height to the side, closing the eyes if it feels good, looking with eyes closed in the direction of the left arm, left hand. So with the right hand, you can try and encourage the knees down if they go down. Or if the knees don't go down, you can just rest them on something, on a cushion, on a pillow, or just making sure you're fully supported and it works for you. So you choose the variation that works for your body. If you want, you can outstretch the right arm as well. And if it's possible for your body tight, you can keep both well, at least the left shoulder on the floor. If it's not possible, then that's okay. So again, scanning the body, seeing where there is any tension, and trying to direct the breath out there to let go of any tension, if at all possible. So staying there for a few more breaths. Twists are a really good way to let out any tension in the body, mental and physical. So they're really helpful. Couple more breaths, and then slowly coming up. So I will leave you here. If you want, you can rest a little bit in Shavasana, guiding yourself through auto suggestion, ask getting the body to relax. Or just spend a few minutes here resting, if you like. So that will be it for me for this little session. Thank you very much.